I didn't want to go to a big commercial studio. I didn't want anyone telling me how to do my film, and I didn't want anyone to compromise the film. And the first place I went to, which will remain nameless, their first question was, what celebrities are you going to interview? And I said, okay, next. And then my agent, Carol, said, we should go to IFC. They're looking to finance projects. They don't have a lot of money, but the blessing is that they'll leave you alone. And I said, are you sure? She goes, they will leave you alone. You could do whatever film you want to do. And I went into IFC, and within 15 minutes, I had a green light. The first time that I went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, I remember seeing everybody dressed in the colors of the flag. The red, the blue, the white, just head to toe. And I was like, what is wrong with these people? Don't they think they're overdoing it? Just, you know. And then all of a sudden on the way, you know, this guy is handing out flags, and then I wanted the flags. And then I wanted the beads, and then I wanted the handkerchief, and then I wanted the t-shirt, and then I wanted that, and this, and that. And I wanted to really, really make sure that day made me feel a part of it. I also watched Liz Garbus, how she navigated through an intense crowd during the funeral scene of Pedro Petri and everything, and how she just laid back, but yes, she was very forceful in the sense of when she knew a shot was so necessary, you know, her mind was just acting very quickly. Like the shot of the garbage truck, I go, why are you shooting a garbage truck? And she goes, they just told a story about lighting the garbage on fire. And I go, yeah, okay, got that. You know, but stuff like that. I mean, but I would say that my patience. I was very patient. I was very quiet. I just let people tell their stories. I pulled things out of them. And I think that I got that from working with really great directors, as we were talking earlier, like Peter Weir. You know, just lay back, direct. Don't micromanage, you know. And so I just applied that as well, and it worked. What surprised me most as a director was my patience in regards to interviewing people. We had a co-producer interview some of the people, and we couldn't use most of the footage. And then, you know, but the footage shot by, directed by myself or my co-director Liz Garbus, completely in the film. And what I learned was that, you know, as an actor, you got to give me room to do my thing. Don't hoard me. Don't be on me, and don't micromanage my acting. And I applied that subconsciously when I was interviewing the other characters in the film. And it just completely put them at ease. And while I was doing it, like, you know, when you have an out-of-body experience, my out-of-body was like, wow. I'm doing it. It's coming out great. Thank you.
So for me, the Puerto Rican Parade is an expression of the fact that, quote, we have arrived, and quote, we belong, and quote, we're as good as anybody else, you know? A parade represents political power.
What I had in my mind is what we shot. What came out of the first edit was nothing like I wanted. And what had happened is that the editor and the co-producer decided to do a rough cut for me. And it really pissed me off. And, you know, I called up Liz Garbus, and I was like, did you see this crap? Oh my God, what's going on? She goes, don't worry. Don't worry. The most important part of a documentary film is the editing process. We're going to go in there and we'll tell them what to do. But make sure you're prepared, because we don't have a lot of time and we don't have a lot of money. And when she told me that, I was like, great. Sat down, I wrote my outline. I knew, because, you know, while shooting, you know, I knew every scene. I was like, we should go back and take number 18, scene number blah, blah, blah. You know, I knew it. I knew exactly what I wanted. I needed help in piecing it together, and Liz was very instrumental in that. you know, but the editing process meant everything to making the film that I wanted.